Hello and welcome to the GamePad Report for September 2022. We are staring at the end of the year, which is scary to think of. But before we get there, we're here giving you the latest updates for GamePad and the mayamada universe. And I'm the mayamada co-founder, Nigel.
I am Tazziii, content creator and GamePad host.
And GamePad is our community gaming event. So we promote inclusion and diversity in the gaming industry through our events, through our platform. We run online and real world events now. Now again. We host regular discussions with games professionals and give young people an opportunity to gain valuable work experience with us. So we were just talking about the wholesome side of games with diversity and a new outlook on the way we work, and the dark side of games with numbers and numbers that go up when you have to pay for consoles. So if you'd like to hear that discussion in the full GamePad report, become a Studio 77 member and get the extended report plus exclusive access to events and mayamada artwork. So let's get started as we do with this month's industry pro tip. And each month, we like to highlight advice from a creative professional that has come from a GamePad interview, a panel, or our Story X Story podcast. And the tip for this month comes from Mike Anderson, who we spoke to on episode 114 of the podcast. Mike is a producer at the studio Ustwo Games and was involved in, what did he say, he's been working there for like 14 years or something. So since Monument Valley. Yeah, a long while. So he's been there for a while, and we had a great chat with him. So check out the episode for that full discussion. But one of the things that we got to talking about with Mike is the idea of being perfect or even being enough for certain opportunities in games. And the context that he gave was job opportunities. So he described being able to sort of provide opportunities for people and people not feeling that they're ready for those opportunities. So the advice is him saying, don't worry about ticking off every request, because I guarantee you people who are way less qualified are also applying. But the fact that they've applied and you haven't, immediately they are closer to getting a role than you are. I feel is something that always is worth reminding people about when you're going for jobs or any opportunities as well. Feeling that you do have to be the best, which you don't. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be who you are and go for it. But what do you think about this industry advice, Tazziii?
This is just such solid advice. I feel like we need to get every pro tip that we do on these just like printed.
That's a good idea.
Because they're all so good, but this is definitely like a really just, I feel like a lot of the time we underestimate ourselves. We hold ourselves back by not putting forward what we do know and thinking about what we don't. I'm definitely guilty of this a lot of the time as well. Like, it's not just about what qualifications you have or what experience you have. Sometimes it can be how you fit into that team.
Yeah.
Especially any company that is based or bases a lot of themselves around company atmosphere and company community and culture. It's not always about being the most qualified, right? It's just
and there's certain things you can learn from technical skills, and there's certain things you can't necessarily learn, and those are the culture fit, the soft skills. So yeah, sometimes someone might put a lot of emphasis on a technical skill that they don't have or an experience that they don't have, and not realizing that you might have something else that other people don't have, and you can learn the other stuff as well. So yeah, I think like Mike says, just go for it. Basically, I think that was the best. Don't think about like you have to be 100% there, just go for it. So if that advice resonated with you, then check out the full episode and subscribe to the podcast for more discussions with amazing creative professionals like Mike. So Tazziii, what have we got coming up for this month and beyond?
Yeah, so we, as ever, have lots of great things coming up. And that is for both our GamePad community members and also our Studio 77 members. So GamePad Online is coming back, but in person. try and make sense of that one, because on Saturday the 19th of November, we're going to be doing a GamePad Online, but in studio, as we produce the live stream from the Samsung KX Experience Store in King's Cross, London. It'll be an all-ages gaming watch party featuring esports, interviews, and cosplay too. We were last there at the Samsung KX for our Cupcake and GamePad social in July, and we're looking forward to bringing a new event produced in collaboration with the Samsung team and live streamed across the mayamada Twitch and possibly YouTube as well. We'll see how that one goes.
Yeah, I think we've got the internet bandwidth for that. We'll see.
Yeah.
We're still working out the technical stuff.
Yeah. So let me break down a bit about what will be involved. So we have our GamePad esports tournament, which is our inclusive and accessible esports competition. It will see 4 teams go up against each other over 3 games: Overcooked, Super Mario Strikers, and Knockout City. All great, fun games that you don't necessarily have to be skilled in to participate. Maybe Overcooked.
Yeah. That's going to require some coordination.
But the good thing about it is that no matter how skilled you are, the game just naturally creates challenges. I think what's more important on that game is that you're like psychically linked with your with your co-players. It's the only thing that's guaranteeing a win in that situation. But we also have some interviews and panels, so we'll be bringing you another round of discussions with industry professionals. With November being Accessibility Month, those discussions will include how we make gaming something more people can enjoy. And a new addition will be a live audience. So we'll be inviting a live studio audience to take part in the event, cheering on the teams and putting your questions to the industry guests. I'm hoping we can get some cue cards, just because I think that's hilarious. No worries. Yeah. It always makes me think of that scene in Shrek at the wedding at the end of the first one.
Oh, it's not that good.
I mean, obviously it's been done so many times before that, but now that is like the overriding memory of overriding thought of cue cards, because I feel like
we're
that's
gonna do
hilarious.
some cue card stuff there.
Yeah. But yeah, again, just a reminder that the event is happening on Saturday, the 19th of November, and the tickets are available now.
And we haven't forgotten about the Do I Look Like a Gamer campaign, so we're going to squeeze a bunch of things into this rest of the year. So this is, if you don't already know, it's our campaign around inclusion and diversity in video games that we launched earlier this year. And you can check out the photos of the 40 players and makers that were part of the 2022 campaign showcasing diversity in video games. You can also share your story of how you got into games. So you can create a video and share it online, answering the question, what's the video game that got you into games? So you can put that out Twitter, on Instagram, or on TikTok, tag mayamada and use the hashtag #LookLikeAGamer. But we have one more event for the campaign this year, and it's going to help you if you've ever wondered how to tell your parents you want to work in games. And I know there's a few people out there who might have wondered that. So if you have wondered that, definitely join us on Wednesday, the 26th of October. Bring your parents, bring family members. Teachers, educators are welcome, youth workers as well. So what we want is to explain to those people that support young people who might want to work in games, basically what the games industry is about and the path to making a game. So we want to show them why gaming is a serious career path. So this is for you. Join us at Gravity in Wandsworth, South London, for this event that is going to explain what a career in video games looks like from the people who work in it. So yeah, young people, bring an adult with you. Adults come with your young people. Everyone's welcome. We're going to end with an esports tournament as well. So we're teaming up with Yuki, with BAFTA Games and more to take you on that journey of how games are made and the kind of roles involved in their development and marketing. And then, like I said, we're going to end with some gaming. So we're going to do a family esports competition. And so once the talking is done, the play is going to begin. So Wednesday, the 26th of October, for that session. Tickets also available by the time you're watching this video. And this year's campaign has been proudly sponsored by Rocksteady Studios and Splash Damage, so their support has meant that we can put on these events for free. So come down, learn more about the games industry and play some games. We also have Studio 77 events, so at the end of this month we also have our next games nights. Will be Thursday the 29th of September, and we'll be playing Minecraft with Studio 77 members live on Twitch from 7 p.m. BST. Join us for that. Check us out on YouTube, where you can see highlights of past games nights like Roblox, like Fortnite, like Rocket League, and more to come once we get through the editing. And you can become a Studio 77 member today to support the work that we do here at mayamada. You can get involved in games nights, plus interviews and panel live streams, as well as exclusive access to manga and artwork in the mayamada universe.
Each month, we like to do a community poll, and we have the results from our previous month's poll. And we were asking, can GTA 6 still deliver the satirical experience it has become known for? And 0% of you said no, trying to be woke is going to ruin the series. I'm proud of you. I'm proud that no one voted on that. Unsure, but I expect to be offended either way. That was my choice. And yes, you can be satirical without juvenile humor. Yeah, I think we discussed it quite a bit in the previous GamePad report, so you can always go back and listen to us discussing a little bit about that. But if you're a Studio 77 member, even more, because we did talk about an article and went really in depth on our opinions on that. But this month, we are going to ask you about the PS5 price increase. So we want to know, does the PS5 price increase make you less likely to want one? So we were discussing earlier on about how Sony has confirmed that the PS5 price is going up everywhere except in the US. So we want to know if the new price changes. If the new price changes the likelihood of you owning the new console in the next 12 months. The options are, yes, I'm now looking to other options, Xbox, Nintendo, Steam Deck, etc. No, I still plan on making a purchase if I can find one in stock. The other one is still want one, but will hold off on a purchase until the price comes down or the cost of living eases. Voting is live now, and the results will be announced in the October GamePad Report video. Nigel, you obviously already have one.
So I've got one, but I do need to get more, and not just because I'm like just got so much money I need to throw around.
I need to spend it.
Yeah, so I feel like for proper context. So we do workshops, we do comic workshops, we also do gaming workshops, and we do events as well. So particularly for the workshops, I had one recently where I brought in my own PS5 into just to show the kids like next generation hardware, things like that, and then we do like mini esports gaming sessions as well. So we just need to invest in new equipment. So I did want to get at least one new PS5. I think that was just going to be one PS5 as well as an Xbox and some additional switches. So I mean, I have to, at some point I have to get one, but if I hadn't, I don't know. I might still get one.
You're a big God of War fan, so I feel like...
Yeah. So obviously I'm already bought in, I
feel like you would need one just
to... Yeah, that's just standard.
to play the God of War copy of God of War that you will buy regardless.
Regardless, I told you, Sony blank check. Write the number down. I can't promise the money will be there, but you can write the number down.
Right now. And add 30 pounds to it. Yeah, I'm going to be interested because I'm sure they've thought about this and they can see from previous console trends as well. So I'm interested. Maybe this is just like a short term, like hike the price up for the early adopters because they are going to buy it regardless. Also, perception might change by then, and maybe the other consoles might go back on what they've said so far. But we'll see, right? We don't know. And we don't know what's going on in the boardrooms. I still have no plans to purchase a PS5 unless there is one that is smaller.
Yes. You need a physical reduction.
Yeah.
Price reduction.
I need a physical reduction. I'm more likely to buy it if it's smaller. And I'm still holding out regardless. Like, I got so many consoles. I don't even play the most of them as it is. So yeah, I don't feel like there's any major rush, and this definitely puts it back. But yeah, again, I need a smaller one first, regardless. So
fair enough. Yeah, so I guess we'll see how that price increase does impact people buying the console. Yeah, so let us know what you think. That does it for this month's GamePad Report. Remember that you can join our Discord and follow us on Twitch to be part of the growing GamePad community. So we're working on demystifying and informing people about the industry and the culture through our events, through our discussions, as we work to make it more inclusive. Make sure you subscribe here on Twitch so you don't miss another GamePad Report video. Also subscribe on YouTube, where you can see the edited version that you're watching now, or if you join us on Twitch, you can watch us make this magic live. Magic. So follow us in both places is basically what I'm saying. And check out the Story X Story podcast, where Tazziii and I have great discussions with creators. We do creator interviews, we have video game discussions, and we have deep dives into stories across pop culture. So that is all from us for this month. We will see you again next month. Hey there, I'm Nigel from mayamada. Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the other great videos we have on the channel. You can also join the GamePad Discord and check out the next event at gamepad.events. We'll see you soon.